How to handle a boss who doesn't respect us. Sharmila, be blessed by the divine. A boss is not a person who is not supposed to give us respect. But unfortunately, some bosses are like that, who do not really respect the people who work with them. For instance, I heard of this particular boss from one of the Sky Yoga aspirant who came to me to learn the Sky Yoga meditation, that the boss often criticizes her for even smallest mistake of hers, and worse still, she gets blamed for things that their team does, which is not her fault at all. The team is bound to make mistakes. In fact, all human beings are prone to errors. So why should the boss constantly keep criticizing if the mistakes are being made by the team or by the member of the team, or in this particular case, it could be you who is making the mistake. Sometimes you may not even be making the mistake. Even then the boss likes to criticize, put the blame on you, and doesn't respect you in front of others. So the first and foremost that I would like you to ask yourself is, do you really want to put up with a boss like that who does not give you respect whatsoever? The first thing that I would like to do if I work for a boss like that is to actually look for another job or look for another team within the same company where the boss is more probably neutral or more positive. A positive environment breeds productivity. A negative environment kills productivity. And therefore, I have to choose a positive environment over a negative environment. The people really don't quit jobs, they quit bosses. And therefore, it is imperative that we actually find the right boss to work for. But however, sometimes we may not be fortunate enough to work for a boss like that. We may not even be fortunate enough to look for another change of job within the same company or change of position elsewhere in some other company. And we may have to put up with the current job, put up with the current boss. How do we then manage a boss like that? Our Guru Yogiraj Vethathiri Maharishi has given us a beautiful tool called as the power of blessings. We say, be blessed by the divine. And whenever you end up meeting your boss, you bless your boss. In your meditation, you imagine the image of your boss and bless your boss. If you get a phone call from the boss, before you pick up the phone and talk to the boss, you say, be blessed by the divine, be blessed by the divine, be blessed by the divine. And then pick up the phone and talk. Every time you go into the boss room, when you tap the door of the boss, you say, tuck, tuck, tuck. If you tap the door, you can always say, be blessed by the divine, be blessed by the divine, be blessed by the divine, and then go inside. And if you receive a phone call from him, or if you are calling him, bless him. If you're going to meet him, bless him. If you're thinking of him, bless him. After all, blessing doesn't cost any money whatsoever. Of course, it is difficult to forgive him sometimes. It is very difficult to develop positive thinking in yourself, which is why the words Valga Valamudan in Tamil and be blessed by the divine in English were coined by our Guru Swamiji Vethathiri Maharishi. Why did he coin that words? When you say be blessed, the tongue folds inside your mouth and touches the upper palate. Try and say it along with me. Be blessed. When you say blessed, the tongue folds and touches the upper palate. Every time the tongue touches the upper palate, the pituitary and the pineal gets activated, and the brain will go to the subtle alpha frequency between 8 and 13 cycles per second. And when that frequency is achieved in your brain, you will automatically remain peaceful, and your words, your thoughts and actions will become infinitely more powerful. And with the power of positive thinking, with the power of kindness and compassion oozing out of those words called be blessed by the divine, certainly this wave that emanates from you will result in harmony over a period of time. Why don't you try it and let me know what is your experience with your boss or with anyone else with whom you have this problem of the person not respecting you. The first and foremost, of course, is to see if you can avoid working for that person or being with that person. If you cannot, blessing is truly the only way to go forward, because it will develop harmony between you and your boss. Be blessed by the divine Sharmila. Be blessed all of you for listening to this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video and I'll come back to you with an answer in my next video. Be blessed by the divine.